Well, I finished playing Super Circuit. While not my favorite game for reasons I'm going to share in the future, what I will do today is rank every track in this game. For being the first handheld Mario Kart game, the tracks are fine, but not in S tier worthy unfortunately. Maybe if I was good at this game then there might have been some S tiers, but I'm not good nor will I ever play this game for the shady controls. However, this is a ranking video, not a review video, so why not jump into this already? I won't be talking about the extra cups which contain the SNES tracks, effectively making Super Circuit the first game with retro tracks. Despite being only one game represented, I will cover Super Mario Kart in the future, so stay tuned for that. Can't wait for that. Bullock. I hate this track. For being in the Flower Cup, this sure is very hard. Bad controls aside, this track is not really interesting either. I mean, it has a skybox transition, so that's cool I guess. The reason why I hate this track is because of the fucking controls making everything 10 times worse. If you aren't good at this game, you will struggle with this one for a while. Also, the track is named Bull Lake. Where the fuck is the lake? There is no lake. So the game lied to me. Well, that's awesome. Bowser Castle 1. I would cut some slack, but this track is so bad. It's so goddamn simple. It brings shame to the name of Bowser's Castle. Come on, Bowser. Come on, dude. Really? That's all you can do? You're a Bowser Castle. You are supposed to be relatively hard. Broken Pier. Yes, I hate the horror themed tracks in this game. I don't care that this track is the special cup. It still sucks ass and stupidly way too difficult for my brain to handle. D tier. Bowser Castle 2. Here we have another Bowser's Castle that brings shame to its name. Mario Circuit is Mario Circuit. It's just your regular Mario Circuit track. Look guys, I'm trying so hard. I'm trying, okay? Bowser Castle 3. I don't like any of the Bowser tracks in this game apparently. Again, maybe if I was good at this game, I would rank it higher, but I'm not, so it sucks in my book. C tier. Bowser Castle 4. This track is the better Bowser track in this game, but honestly doesn't do too much for me. This one is also not really interesting for me. I mean, it has a bomb in the background, I guess that's cool. I don't know. Never really cared about the Bowser tracks in this game. Peach Circuit. I will cut some slack for this one for being the first track in, but this is the highest placement you will see me put Peach Circuit in. It's the first track for Christ's sake. There's nothing interesting about this one. It's an oval. There's peaches that look like oranges for whatever arbitrary reason. Shy Guy Beach. Shy Guy Beach is a generic beach course in fact, not much to say. I do like the pirate ship in the background. Look at that, look at the Shy Guy. Sunset Waltz. From what I heard, this is a fan favorite. What? This is just a desert course that is not really that interesting. Oh, this is a fan favorite. Oh my god. Well, I guess I'm putting this track in the, the list with people that like these tracks, but I don't. Is it because the skybox changes? In that case, Bullock did that already, and we have Lakeside Park 2 cups later, so there goes the identity. It's not even original. Like how if you drive through the Thames, the Shy Guy will bully you for destroying his property. That's pretty funny. Snowland. Yes, I found Snowland a fine track. Fight me. People talk shit about this course because the screen shakes. Skill issue I guess, I was never bothered by it. Maybe because I play it using an emulator, so I never minded the shaking. Word of advice, maybe use the Game Boy Advance at a reasonable distance between yourself and the GBA itself. That should probably help. Not by much, should probably help. B tier. Riverside Park. It's a fine jungle course, but there's another jungle course which is better than this one. Sky Garden. People also love this one, but I find it just fine. If you have watched my playthrough series of this game, then you know I did not enjoy this track at all. Still, it ended in my top 10 despite not being my favorite course. I should say a lot about the quality of this game. Luigi Circuit. This is the best circuit track in the game, enough said. It's also Luigi themed. My boy Luigi, respect. Lakeside Park. This is the other jungle course that's just better than Riverside Park. Yeah, like you drive while there's an active volcano and you dodge volcano rocks. That's so cool. My problem with this one is, honestly, I hate that thing. Why does that bump thing exist? Get rid of it, please. Cheap Cheap Island. The track is pretty good. It's relaxing. It's hard as well for a Lion Cup track. But I have no idea why this track is after Sky Garden. You know, a much harder track than this one. Yoshi Desert. This is a very basic desert course, and I love it. Obviously, I can put this track in A tier, but it's very close. The hazards are pretty good. The Yoshi Sphinx in the background, this is fucking epic. And I like how bumpy this track can get, for lack of a better word. I don't think bumpy is the perfect word. I mean, there are some sections where you go quite fast. Then there are other sections where you jump. A tier, we have Rainbow Road. This track is hella underrated. If it got remade in the future, it might not be as great as the OG, but just remake it already. It deserves it. I like how you can use GBA's, jumpy things. What are those called? Trampolines? I don't fucking know. But if you use those correctly, you can perform some very, very ridiculous shortcuts, like wow. Also, you might use them to cut corners pretty easily, but watch out do not fall off the track like a moron. Cheeseland! It's Cheeseland! What do you want me to explain? It's a track made of cheese. I can't speak cheese. And there's also mice. And they never return for Mark 8. Well, that's sad. I guess those chain chomps ate those mice. That's very sad. My condolences goes to every mice out there. River Road! This is my favorite track in this game. It's so much fun. Well, except for the time I tried beating the bots in the track a million times. Fun times! Ha ha ha! I love the aesthetics in this one. It feels like a dream that a child would have. I actually enjoyed this one. The Star Cup is pretty damn good, I must say. I really enjoyed this one. I wish Cheeseland was in the Star Cup or whatever. Here's a tier list for the tracks. Pretty solid stuff, unfortunately no S tiers. Well, that's sad. Well, those were the tracks, but what about the soundtracks? I really do not like the horror theme tracks. Even their music, it sounds so bland and so generic at the same time. The circuit tracks, the music for the circuit tracks is decent, but it feels like it's all over the damn place. The beach courses, I mean, it's relaxing, sure, but it doesn't stand a chance against the other pieces of music. Bowser Castle tracks, I like the electric guitars in this one. At least the song sounds dangerous, the tracks themselves are annoyances for me. Riverside Park, this one is fun, but the other one is better. Sunset Waltz music is decent, how much to say. Sky Garden, not my favorite, but it ain't bad. I can see why people would love the track, not just for the track, but the music as well. Snowland, yes, I prefer Snowland's theme to Sky Gardens, fight me. This one is so lovely and cheerful, the perfect theme for Christmas. Lakeside Park, this one is pretty good, obviously better than Riverside. Why? Because it's fast-paced. You know what, let's just make every song from now on fast-paced, like Lakeside Park. Why? Because it fucking works. Yoshi Desert, I love the little Yoshi sound effects used in this one. Would put it in the banger tier if it weren't for Rainbow Road. This one is so gosh darn catchy, also very underrated. River Road, I love the music in this one. I prefer both versions of this song. I still like 8's new arrangement, but this one sounds magical. Also, this section right here is my favorite part of this song. Cheeseland. Do I need to explain more? Do I need to elaborate why people love Cheeseland's music? Not just in the original version, but also in 8's remake. Well, you have heard the music, there's no need to explain anything anymore. Here's a tier list for the music as well. Overall, the same results just like Mario Kart 64. The soundtrack tier list performed better than the track tier list. Those were my honest opinions about the tracks in this game. Expect a review of this game in the near future. Until then, like, subscribe, ring the bell for more content. Yeah. Super Mario Kart. Well, shit. There's a reason why I skipped that one. Okay, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of that game. It's like a nightmare. Okay, okay. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. It shouldn't be way too hard. Okay, it shouldn't be.